Let's talk. I almost made a terrible mistake. Blinded by revenge. The kid without the Iron Heart, nothing will bring any comfort to the souls of my old colleagues. But Luna, she's not so bad. But I'll tell her that in person later, so pretend like you didn't hear this. Especially you, Guide. And you too. Now we should get to our respective positions. I want you to help Reyna while I go see Marcus.
Everything okay? Looked like there was a bit of commotion or something. Anyway, I think we found something. My excavation equipment and Luna's sonic survey both seem to indicate that... You have something to ask of the great Reyna? We found something strange when we were looking for traces of the ancient arcane weapon. The bones of a giant creature. Given the size of the bones, it must have been as big as Corell's flagship. We've never seen anything like this before. I ran a search on the Albion database, and it came up with a match for an animal called the caligo. Carbon dating results suggest that this caligo is from the same era as the ruins of the ancestors. That makes it the oldest organism ever discovered in Albion. Same thing with this. Carbon dating shows it's from the same period as the ruins of the ancestors that are around here. Maybe the ancestors used them for an experiment or something? I'm sure we can come up with several plausible hypotheses. I think we should also notify your... guide, is it? I'll contact HQ and have them send the info to your receive.
The Caligo may be from the same era as the ancestors, but I think they must have died out before I was created, as there is no information on them in my database. Or access to the information may have been secretly blocked. There's so much I don't know yet. I wish we could find data that I don't know or don't have access to. Then I may understand the real reason for my existence.
Hey, Descendant. Looks like the Vulgus are storing resources in several places. What do you think is more important than calico bones in this region? Steal a sample from their storage so I can analyze whatever it is that they're stocking up on. Damn it, Vulgus forces have appeared. I hope no one gets hurt. Although, come to think of it, isn't this an urn? Isn't that a Vulgus transport ship? Be careful. We're fine. You can stop worrying about us and finish the operation.
Come on out. Wait right there. I'm a...
Okay. Move the sample to the supply box. The Vulgus went that way. Be careful. We have to succeed no matter what, if we want to widen the gap between us and them. Our supply box is waiting for the sample to arrive. Great. We extracted the data as quick as we could and found out that they were also storing calico bones. Now, I have to try to figure out why.
Found it, finally! Hurry, get the guide and come here.
All right, Luna. But before we go, there's something I want to share. Descendant. Do you remember the bone sample we took from the Caligo? A small amount of RK has been detected on it. It's strange. Ancestors aside, how can RK be detected on the bone of some giant organism I have never heard of? I cannot be sure, but there's a good chance that the ancestors used the Caligo to test the RK weapon. Based on the data on the Caligo that we received through the Isiv, If we estimate its original size based on the size of the bone, its bone density and composition, and assume appropriate muscle mass to support this, its body would be comparable in toughness to that of a colossus. A calico like that would have been the perfect subject to test a weapon of such immense power. This is only a hypothesis, but it is the only conclusion that I can find when applying the calculations. We will need additional data in order to replace or confirm this.
Guide, I understand that we have to move quickly, but I'm sorry, I can't. I'm feeling dizzy from all those sounds I was exposed to. Everything sounds like noise to me now. I don't think I'll be able to handle a cave, or somewhere where everything echoes.
Luna, return to Albion now. I'll take care of things here.
Hello? I believe your thrusters have overheated. If you can't fly, you know you're about as useful as an empty tin can. You should have an ace fix you up before you break completely.
You're right. My thrusters as well as my suit are at their limits. Guide, look after the kid. Luna and I will head back.
All right, Kyle. Please take care of Luna. We'll investigate here.
Footsteps I could hear. It was you. I'm so glad. I couldn't concentrate on anything because of all this. Maybe they're throwing a party or something. I want you to wreak havoc on them. That seems to be one of the Vulgus who started this horrible party. You should take care of her. Still noisy. You gotta keep moving if you're gonna ruin someone else's party. Hold your ground. That must be one of the party goers. Take care of him. The party's almost over. Keep dancing. Concentration. Thanks. amplification radar can boost the accuracy of the amplification equipment. And even me. So don't mess it up. Oh no, an uninvited guest. And it's after the radar.
Into the light.
It's here to ruin our operation. Take care of it. We got some pretty clear data from the radar. I think we can find where the Caligo is buried with this. Thank you. It's here to ruin our operation. Take care of it.
I can detect RK even from the entrance. Do you really think the ancestors experimented on this animal? I wonder if this is why they created a weapon using RK and tested its power. We've delved this far into the past. Time to discover an ancient secret. I know the Vulgus are also desperately investigating this place because RK can be detected here. Unlike other locations, there are many broken bones here. I think there may have been conflict at some point. I will check to see if I can detect substances other than RK. Despite my expectations, I can find nothing other than arcade. And only arcade can be detected. Perhaps the weapon did not use arcade solely as the power source. Perhaps it was used for the attack itself. Weapon. I want to know. If there were any ancestor facilities still remaining, we would have been able to look those records.
You're early. I expected nothing less from a Descendant. Lord Corell needs your arcade to obtain the last Iron Heart. Come!
The Vulgus also discovered the existence of the arcade weapon and figured out that they need arcade to activate it. To return. If either of them had been killed by the Vulgus, they would have been used to activate the arcade weapon. These are the ruins of the ancestors. They're connected to the place where the Caligo is buried. It might be evidence that they studied the corpse firsthand. If anything remained to be destroyed, they could have continued testing its destructive power. Descendant, the enemy is sending a high-voltage electric current to damage the Ancestor security protocol. Battery algorithm analysis complete. You must destroy the enemy batteries. In sequence. Second enemy battery confirmed. I will try to remove the security protocol.
That important? Are you afraid of me?
The removal is almost complete. Descendant, destroy the last battery and protect the data. Security protocol removed.
Welcome, Descendant. This Ironheart needs arcade. You should be honored. Your arcade will be used for Lord Corell's grand plan.
It appears I am in danger.
Guide code activated. 30% of data records accessed. Analyzing security data. Analysis complete. Descendant. I have discovered the goal of the development of the RK weapon and how to use it. The RK weapon was created to destroy the Red Sphere, in order to destroy the Ironheart inside it. Her mission.
There isn't much time. We have to hurry. Welcome back. I've read the reports. She didn't know anything about the Caligo. But she has access permissions for the RK weapon, which is powerful enough to kill a Caligo. It's a little suspicious. But we have a more important matter at hand. We must obtain the Ironheart. Now that we have everything we need, all that's left is to go all out. We've already loaded a tactical armored vehicle with the material to pour over the Red Sphere, but there's a problem. The substance is highly volatile, so Kyle and Luna are escorting it. Careful. While they're escorting the tactical armored vehicle, I need you to clear out all the Vulgus from the surrounding area. We must create...
Once the special material arrives safely, we can move on to... When the chemical reaction changes the surface of the Red Sphere, that'll be our chance. Once the Red Sphere is neutralized, we only need a small amount of RK to retrieve the Ironheart. But even though we don't need a lot, both Luna and Kyle's RK has been severely depleted. Descendant, you're the only one who can activate the weapon. I know it'll be physically demanding, but it's...
I need you to focus on the mission more than ever. Go to the Agna Desert and complete the assignment. Let's show those bastards that
Hey, this is Reyna. We've detected unidentified phenomena around the Red Sphere. The floating stones are moving. Requesting reinforcements.
Don't worry, it's just the guide. She's moving the floating stones so we can approach the Red Sphere.
So, the guide really does have control.
And what does our hero come to seek answers for, I wonder? Oh, seeing you makes me feel like I've finally come back to reality, Descendant. I've never seen anything like this in my entire career. The floating stones only just stopped. They were moving like crazy a minute ago. We can't see the guide, so it gave us quite a scare. Once you clear this area, I will lead the Ironheart excavation from higher ground. I'll also coordinate with you so that the guide can use the RK weapon too. We're almost there. Let's go.
It seems I've caused quite a scene. Fortunately, Luna was able to quickly explain the situation, so things could be settled.
Albion should thank me. Jeez, I can't believe a great artist like me is being bounced around some battlefield.
As a result, I was able to align the floating stones, allowing us to approach the RK weapon. Thank you, Luna.
I've finished repairing my suit and thrusters and am moving to join you. See you at the operation site.
Hey, I'm coming too. See you soon.
Kyle, don't look, keep moving. If you wave at me, the enemy will notice. We need to eliminate the enemy forces who have control of this corner.
Descendant, we'll bring the tactical armored vehicle when it's safe.
Eliminate them. Another group of enemies has been spotted on the other hill. We can take control of the route by defeating that commander. Finish them. Well done. Wait a minute. Marcus, let's go now.
Why are you dragging your feet? You have to come here anyway, and I need your arm. I'll be waiting.
They're trying to get under our skins. Just wait.
Oh, that rude bastard. That's it! Reyna can take command of the field on high ground. me off.
Reload.
You